Well, if we can get this wind to stay with us, we should have a pretty good day. As long as the wind's blowing, got a little chop on the water. We're out in the middle of the lake, we're on a little hump, and about 13 foot of water, and it's surrounded. The river channel's behind us. It's about 40 foot out there on that river channel. And the interesting thing is there's several humps in here. And those fish just run the channels to feed. And it's a hard place to kind of worm fish or Carolina rig because they just scatter and they just chase shad. And you just have to be at the right place at the right time.
Well, and you know, folks, I tell you, that's one of the things that the coach told me when we got here was this is going to be a topwater lake all day long. And that's not very often. Some of you all out there who fish a lot, you fish tournaments and things like that, you may find that on a lot of bass lakes around the country. But not a lot of lakes will be able to produce a topwater bait all day long. The water temperature here is probably, what, 78, maybe 82?
I would guess 82, low 80s.
So, yeah, so, I mean, and it varies from place to place because it is so deep. The wind temperature today and all of that, we probably got a 5 out of the south, maybe gusting to 10, but not that much. And the temperature outside is about 85 degrees, so it's relatively comfortable here, especially in this wind.
Oh, yeah.
Not that we're not accustomed to higher temperatures in South Carolina.
That's
okay?
exactly right. The only other place I've ever fished that you could fish top water all day was the Potomac River when I coached at Virginia, but you're talking about fishing in 4 foot of water over, you know, matted grass beds. But not very often can you fish open water situations like we're fishing. This kind of place in North Carolina you'd be throwing a crankbait on.
Right.
David Fritz would love a place like this. But the fish in this lake tend to feed on top a lot better than they would on a crankbait.
Well, I tell you what, and this guy knows what he's talking about because he's fished all the way from Indiana. I mean, hometown, Lockhart, South Carolina, played football at Indiana. He's coached at the military academy at West Point, Virginia, North Carolina, and places in between, and now he's landed here and he's a true Tiger.
Right.
As a matter of fact, I expect him to be playing the Tiger Rag any moment.